60 in under 4 seconds. Put a hybrid engine in the all-new F-150 that works as hard as it does smart. Then reimagine the Bronco as an off-roading, high-performance wild animal. This is the future we're building.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the college football show. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. It's a great Saturday, y'all. It's a great Saturday. Hope you've had a great Saturday morning. And we're just going to watch some college football today. My teams, I don't know if I should put these on. Maybe I should put these on. But KU's off today, all right? My team, through and through thick and thin, no matter what. Representing KU, number 3 and number 10. I think just because we always need to support our team. KU's not playing today, but I'm going to go ahead and wear the Aqib Talib jersey. How about that? Even though they're not playing. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Go KU. Go KU. All right, there we go. Feels better now. I am watching the West Virginia TCU game. So we'll see how this goes. If you see this here, I got some Tupperware. I got new Tupperware this week. And so this is some used Tupperware. And I'm going to put this hat on here. All right. I got some used Tupperware, and if you could use some used Tupperware, let me know. I feel bad just throwing it away, but I don't need it anymore. It's used. This is a nice Christmas one. Maybe put some Christmas cookies in if you want. All right. Maybe I'll give this away. Each score. Let's see. Who am I going for in this game? TCU, West Virginia. I mean, I was born in Texas, so we're gonna go TCU. I'm gonna maybe every time TCU scores, maybe a first down, I'll give away some Tupperware. How does that sound? Eh? Look at this one. This one's got some nice snaps on it. This is some high quality Tupperware here. All right. Now I don't know. If it's not the brand Tupperware, can you still call it Tupperware? I'm not sure if you can or not. All right, but this one's got a nice lock one. So if you want Tupperware that's got locks on it, let me know. This one's a good one. I would say in order of best Tupperware to best to worst. Okay. I would say this one would be first. This would be the best, okay? Probably the best one. Followed by this one, okay? Followed by this one. Because I think you could put some Christmas cookies in this. I say first this one because it's got the locks on it. And it's just that. Can you hear that? That's some good plastic, okay? Now this one, you can put some Christmas cookies in it. Now, I want to remind you, I'm giving all this Tupperware away today. Giving it away. Instead of TCU scoring, every first down, whomever's joined will get some Tupperware. I will send you the Tupperware, okay? Or we can meet up kind of like Craigslist, kind of like Craigslist. You can just meet somewhere. Okay, we'll go first, second. I'm going to go third on this one. Just because it's got the snaps again. It's got the snaps, okay? There's one snap missing, though. One snap missing. So that's why it's going third, okay? The plastic's not as high quality as this one. So this is probably the third best one, okay? So we'll give this to the third winner. It's got one snap that's broken. Just so when you get this in the mail, it looks a little dirty. It's not. I don't think I have the best dishwasher, the detergent, and so it leaves spots. it leaves spots. It's clean, and so it's not dirty. It's clean. But the dishwasher detergent leaves spots on the Tupperware. It's hard. Okay. All right, so that's third. Now this is tricky here. This is tricky, okay? Because I like the. I'm gonna go with this one being fourth. Okay, this one's gonna be fourth. All right. Because this lid snaps down a little better. And these two right here are going to be fifth and sixth, okay? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I just saved these. I don't know if you guys save them or not, but I saved these.
Preseason All-American. Having another good year for TCU. So good to see him walking off. TCU, though, finds itself down another player in the secondary. Already down 2 corners in Daniels and Stewart. Now they lose one of their all-conference safeties in Washington.
Yeah, he and Merrick definitely the tone setters back there. Merrick kind of the quarterback of the secondary, and Ardarius seems like the enforcer. As you said, all everything last year. Unbelievable player. Worked 27 last year, 24 this year. That's the worst part of the game, and great to see him up.
He's replaced by Josh Foster. As they dig even a little bit deeper into this depleted secondary. Got enough Bradford in the game as well, 28 there in white. Second down for West Virginia. Bubbled it out. Winston Wright. Trayvon Merritt, one of those safeties we're talking about, who is a potential first-round draft pick. Has him for a short game.
Just such a great job stepping up there. That's so hard to do. This bubble screen thrown out here in the middle of wide open space. There's a ton of green grass. Watch Winston Wright give him a little shimmy. Great job coming to balance there by Trayvon Merritt. Key tackle set up at 3rd and 11 plus.
That's a short gain. Actually lost a yard. This is a big defensive possession for TCU in this game.
It is, and it starts out with one of your leaders getting dinged. It's great to see Merritt.
I'm not sure if this is still recording or not. It looks like we lost the internet.
So Biggie's got all day. Delivers, and it's broken up by Hodges Tomlinson.
West Virginia is beating TCU, by the way.
Hit him right on the one.
Did we lose the
It's
internet?
interesting to watch Hodges. They're moving Hodges Tomlinson. It's Caesar to both sides. He plays this great. This one's got to be going the other way.
Did we lose the internet?
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Sam James needs to become a little bit more of a defender there, but Tomlinson just couldn't make that play.
By the way, you see Trayvon Merritt back to return. Darius Davis in street clothes. Mentioned yesterday under the weather.
Are we still live? Are we still live? Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's another bad penalty. There were a bunch of them in this first half. A couple of them on
Spinning.
West Virginia.
It's spinning.
He got him relatively pinned. He started at the 25. And just makes it that much easier.
So, we haven't given away any of this yet.
No doubt about it. You just got to have an awareness.
Okay.
What's the punt returner doing?
What's
When's
going
the ball
on?
arriving? Very rarely do you send that first guy kind of across the bow of the returner. That's one just making more plays in the passing game. We'll see if TCU can uncork something. The surprise so far to me is TCU.
Are we still on? Are we live?
Relatively well.
There's not been anything there. Nobody open downfield. Handed off to Tay Barber, trying to get something along the edges of the defense.
We're live. Hi, guys.
Fields making the tackle.
Hi.
TCU this season, coach, when they run
I don't know if
for
we're
200
live. I'm still having
yards,
trouble. It
it's
says having
When they
trouble
fail to reach
connecting.
200 yards, they're 0-3.
You guys stay with me.
And so far today, just 23 yards on the ground.
That's what you see. Both of their attacks are similar. Right, a lot of those perimeter edge runs, edge plays. They got to.
You guys stay with me.
They know that sets up so much else.
Second down and short, handed off to Barlow, who's got room for a first down, and another tackle from the Big 12's leader in Tony Fields. Well, Barlow's kind of stepped forward from a crowded running back group. Redshirt freshman from Newton, Texas. Got a lot bigger, a lot stronger this offseason. He can fly and has shown some great flashes. Recorded a career best 117 against Baylor 2 games ago. In West Virginia territory now, it's Barlow again. And it's Fields again. I mean, I just need, like, you know, the easy button. How about a Fields button? I'll just hit it every time there's a tackle. It's probably him.
Yeah, it's just a great job. Their front cancels gaps. He runs over the top and gets guys on the ground. That's a tougher thing than it seems. A one-on-one tackle inside that pit.
12 tackles against Texas last week. He had 15 the last time they played here against Kansas State. 2nd and 7. Duggan off play action. We'll throw it away.
It says it's live streaming, guys. Put on my screen.
I looked away, but I'm just going to guess. It's Fields.
Rock Fields on a little inside charge, ripped through the center, and does a great job of staying clean on Duggan. Just sending a message there. Just let me know, hey, I could have. I'm here. I could have. Don't forget. In this second, they're doing a great job of running these routes.
You mentioned about 8 of the last 9 games, West Virginia's secondary has held the opposition to less than 200 yards passing. Top 10 in the country in pass defense. That's one year after they.
Okay, guys, are we live here? I think we're coming back live. Guys, I'm so sorry. We had some problems. Are we live? I think we're live. Okay, we're gonna act like we're live here. Okay, we're back. Okay, so remember we were going over the Tupperware. Okay, we're going over the Tupperware, and we had first place. No, let's go over this again. Okay, for all you that are just joining. Okay, for all you just joining, we'll go over this again. I'm giving away Tupperware, and because I got new Tupperware, and I'm just telling you which ones are best because you're gonna get to pick. You're gonna get to pick which ones are best. Are you gonna get to pick yours? But I'm gonna tell you, I think this is the best one because it's got snaps on it, and the plastic on it is like it's a hard plastic. Okay, so that would be my first choice. If I were you, I'd pick this one right here. Okay, now this one would be good to put your Christmas cookies in. Okay, your Christmas cookies. It's good. The lid's good. So that'd be my second choice. Okay. Now this one would be my third choice because it's got the snaps on it. All right, it's got the snaps. It's got the snaps, but one's missing. Okay. So lockdown 3 out of the 4. It still holds a good lock. You could put some pasta in here or some salad and shake it up like that. It would hold. All right. Now we're gonna go with this one being 4, just because I like the lid on this one a little bit more. I like the lid. Okay, these are all being given away for free. Okay, I'm giving away all these for free today on the College Football Show. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the College Football Show. I am watching TCU, West Virginia, because KU has a bye week. This one would be 4. Okay, this one would be 5. This one would be 6. Okay, this is thinner plastic. Not as good of a lid. Okay, now this is where we stopped last time when the internet went bonkers on us. These are West Virginia's gonna score. Okay, remember each score I'm giving one of these away. Okay. Now this was some hot and sour soup were in these, and I just saved these, as good ones, as good like Tupperware. I would go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd go this one 7. Okay, and this one 8. The only reason I would say this one 8. I don't know if this one has. This one looks like it has a little bit of. Maybe it's got some mold in it. This one might have some mold in it. I don't know if it's mold or not. It's just got some like little black dots there. Oh no, that came off. I actually, these are the same, okay? That wasn't mold. That wasn't mold. Glad it wasn't mold. I wouldn't want to give you a moldy Tupperware. All right? All right, so after every score, I'm giving away Tupperware. Okay, it's used, it's clean, and first score, I will see who in the live chat gets it. You guys go ahead in the chat and put which one you want, and I'll pick a winner. I'll pick a winner. How about it? I'll pick a winner.
Gary Patterson wasn't happy with that 5-yard gash on first down.
Third and officially 4. Closing minutes of this very quick.
Okay.
Gary Patterson burns more calories a game than any coach in America, I swear.
Awesome quarterback draw. They like that out of this action.
With 4 receivers to the top side, and they will use their first time out of the half. 4:07 left to go in a 14-3 game.
All right, I'm giving away some Tupperware on today's show, so you guys definitely join. Now, this isn't new Tupperware, okay? I got new Tupperware this week, so it's used. It's used. I would say this would be the best one right here. Okay, it's got the snaps, followed by this one. You can put your holiday cookies in this one. Okay, so that's 2. This one is missing a snap, but that would be 3. This would be 4. This would be 5. This would be 6. And then I put some hot and sour soup. This is some hot and sour soup containers. Okay, so these would be last. But you guys come join the show. We're live on YouTube, okay? And every time team scores, I'm watching the West Virginia TCU game. That every time someone scores, then there will be a winner of this Tupperware. It's all clean, it's ready to go, and I'll send it to you. Or it could be like on Craigslist, we can meet in a parking lot somewhere, and I'll hand you over the Tupperware. You guys, may the best winner win.
Both receivers jumped there. I'm surprised they didn't call that. But one of the receivers up top and Sean Ryan both jumped. But a great job of getting the necessary yardage. Good job hauling in by Sean Ryan.
West Virginia 1 week after going 6 for 16 on third down, 6 for 7. Brown gets run down from behind by D. Winters. And some scuffling after the play. My goodness, that's going to draw a penalty, doesn't it? C.J. Caesar.
Yes, sir.
From behind took Sean Ryan down, but no flags.
Yeah, Sean Ryan working his tail off the backside of the run. This is what the personal foul was earlier with the unsportsmanlike conduct. He was just finishing until they heard the whistle.
I think he needs to get his hearing checked because the whistle happened a long time ago. See, this is all fine, right? Okay. All right, good. Just wait for it, though. This part, wait for it. Wait for it. Isn't that a little excessive?
That was the latest action.
All right, you guys. Hey, we're watching the game, the West Virginia TCU game, over on YouTube. So you guys join us, and I'm gonna post below. I'm giving away a couple things each time a team scores. I'm giving away something. So you guys check out the next video, and you guys should come watch the game with us. Giving away some great stuff here. All right.
State Farm halftime. Number 9, Miami having issues. Number 10, Indiana, they aren't. And we're going to look ahead at 20th ranked USC at Arizona. Coach, we'll see you guys in a couple of minutes.
Did they say, okay, the guys with the checkers are going to sit over here, the guys with the solid colored jackets are going to sit over there? Go.
Good looking crew, man. It's a good looking crew.
Brady's got a new hair product he's rocking. I don't know if you noticed. Looks pretty good.
Shockingly, I'm not in the hair product business. That might surprise you, but yeah, so I don't know. Great move here by Gary Patterson. I was looking for this as an offensive guy. I would have attacked C.J. Caesar with a double move or something right there. He's out of the game right now. So one new corner addition to Hodges Tomlinson.
On 2nd and 9, and they look in that direction. Winston right. Close to a first down. Spot him a little bit short. Hard tackle made by Josh Foster. It'll be third and a long one.
Again, good ball placement. That was better timing on the RPO. Kind of natural for Jared Nagy. The run pass options, basically riding and deciding where to go with the ball as it does that. Good spot, set up third and one. Do they pound the ball again here to send a message or take a shot?
Whatever they've done on third down has worked today. Converted on all but one third down opportunity. They will pound away. And Brown is not going to get it. Garrett Waller was there first. And then Dylan Horton finished him off.
Great job by Wallow fighting over the top. Look at all that space. Garrett Wallow fills it up. Great job wrapping up Letty Brown.
So fourth down, less than a yard. And if you've watched any West Virginia football, you won't be surprised to see the offense staying out there. Fourth most fourth down attempts among Power 5 programs. Run that clock down, minute 36.
Might be working it down here. Neil Brown say, hey, we're up 14-3.
Actually, I think I'm gonna stick with TCU. They're the underdogs here.
If we aren't, take a delay and kick it.
Now, they went for it a few times on fourth down last week. That was another big part of the story. They went 0 for 3. And they said, yeah, they liked the play call they had here. This ball should have been caught by the tight end Mike O'Loughlin. He dropped it. Another fourth down try here where it was a pass run option. And their philosophy on the whole thing kind of changed, not having Letty Brown full strength where they didn't feel like they could pound away.
Exactly. And you saw that on that third one right there. Letty Brown, one-on-one in a big old space. I'm putting my chips in on Letty Brown.
And they do decide to punt it. Tyler Sumter sends it over to Trayvon.
Oh!
Fair catch at the 17-yard line. 1:20 and 3 timeouts for the Horned Frogs. You got to look to try and get something, especially considering West Virginia has the ball coming out of the break.
Exactly, and that's why Neil Brown does that right there. Hey, don't give him any extra momentum. Don't give him an extra possession. Let's kick it down here. Trust our defense. They might use their timeout if TCU allows it and get a cheap one, but they're obviously working towards the second half.
Only 100 yards of offense in this first half for TCU. West Virginia's defense doing it again.
Doing it again.
Man, up the front, I've been very impressed with how they've protected. But this is prime time for the pass rush if they're going to give them any chance and create some field position for West Virginia.
After Duggan threw for just 73 yards last week, he's got only 69 this week. It's a jet sweep. Mercado crashes forward with a flag down.
Yeah, it looked like they're going to get a hold on the perimeter here on the fly sweep. It's hard for those perimeter guys. You got to give them some landmarks, give them some knowledge of both where you are supposed to be and where that runner's going to hold it.
Offense number 81. Half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. It's first down.
Tom Pro-Wells.
Pro-Wells, he doesn't like it. Obviously, here he is right here. Just got to get his hands inside. Got to get your hands inside those numbers. As soon as that's out there, anything that looks like it's going to prevent that defender from making a play, they're flagged.
So much easier for the officials to see out there, too.
It is, exactly. And Pro-Wells is a giant dude.
Yeah, I'm going to miss it. First and 17, it's a high throw.
Boom!
And a good tackle by Sean Mahal, who was their leading tackler last year. Not quite as productive in terms of tackles this year, but having another really good year.
Nice job. This is an interesting situation there for Neil Brown. Accepting that penalty, he's probably not going to allow them any chance to get the ball back here.
Inside a minute, 2nd and 12. The Mercado coming around the left side. Got a good block this time from Wells to the 24. 34 seconds. And it is kind of that in-between range. Do you call a timeout? Hope you can stop him, come after a punt, but they're going to let him play on.
Yeah, see what TCU does here. You're exactly right. They love this condensed formation.
It's another sweet play. This time, Tate Barber. It's away from Fields. Gets
Woo!
down, but 28 seconds left in this half. Tyke Smith, the tackle. Coming up in just a moment, Rob Stone and the guys will have the State Farm halftime show. And a little bit chippy first half, hasn't it?
Kind of chippy out there.
Gary Patterson saying, get over there before we pick up another one of those post-play penalties. We've seen both teams deal with a little bit of that today. That'll bring this first half to a close. They do get the snap off, hand it off to Evans. And after a half here in Morgantown, West Virginia with a 14-3 lead as they continue to play it right until the horns, pushing and some shoving. These two teams playing a big game in their seasons today, both sitting right around 500. Let's get you out to Rob Stone and the guys in Los Angeles for the State Farm Halftime Show.
Hi, Joe. Thank you. We do welcome you to the State Farm Fox College Football Halftime Show. Glad you're with us today. Rob Stone, Matt Leinart, Urban Meyer, Brady Quinn, and Reggie Bush. West Virginia, they came into the weekend with the third best yardage differential in FBS. So that has been achieved courtesy of the combo of a very underrated defense, which we're going to get to in a minute, and an informed quarterback. Jarrett Davey kicks off our halftime highlights, sponsored by State Farm. Matt?
Yeah, just a great, efficient first half from him, 13-17. Great protection by the offensive line that whole first half, getting the ball into his playmaker's hands. He hit 6 different receivers. Excellent on third down. Really good throw there. Punctuation mark with his legs for the rushing touchdown.
All right, it's halftime. Let's see if we can watch another game here.
His passing touchdown in the first half. Coming into this game, guys, 4 straight games of 300-plus.
The Masters?
Also hasn't thrown an interception in his last 3 games.
Let's see. Michigan State, Indiana.
A lot of games, and you're going to win a lot of games. Great first half.
Miami, Virginia Tech. Yeah, I like that game.
The defense is showing up for them.
A very curious contest. It's a Badgers team. It feels like they haven't played in a couple of weeks because they haven't.
Ooh, Virginia Tech's beating them.
And Blackshear.
Don't call it an upset.
Check that. Jalen Holston sit down at the 35. Halftime arrives in Blacksburg. Closely.
It's halftime in this game, too.
ACC, the Hokies lead Miami 14-13. Halftime report coming up right now.
I guess it's going to be about the same for all of them. They all started about the same time, didn't they? Yeah.
First halftime event today, Jess Palmer, Joey Galloway, Matt Berry.
Indiana, Michigan State.
Grab Taco Bell's Nachos Party Pack. Whenever you're dressing up to stay in,
The Party Pack.
it's a miracle. Go big with delicious nachos topped with all your favorites. Nachos Party Pack, only at Taco Bell. Get yours with Taco Bell delivery.
I need to give these away, guys. I need to give these away. I need to give these away. Okay?
Coming up tomorrow on NFL Countdown with record-setting comebacks across the NFL this season. Countdown explores the mystery of momentum. Plus, Randy ranks the best catches from today's college football action. Start your Sunday with NFL Countdown, 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN. How about Ty Freifogel the last 6 quarters? 320 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Senior from Mississippi really burst onto the scene this year. One of the many talented perimeter players for this Indiana football team. There's Jaden Reed with a little bit of running room across the 35 for Michigan State.
Let's go back to the touchdown from Freifogel. They're in zone coverage, and you can see the defender, his eyes in the backfield. No problem. Freifogel's just going to run a vertical route. As you can see, the defender still keeping his eyes inside. But then his eyes stay inside. He starts to drift a little bit. Penix recognizes that, so he throws it to the outside. Ball's a little low. A heck of a catch by Freifogel, not just securing it, but understanding where he's at on the field relative to the sideline, turning around quickly and bursting to the end zone. Him and Penix have created unbelievable chemistry over the last 6 quarters. He's reliable. He runs good routes. He gets exactly where he's supposed to be, and he takes advantage of any space you give him while trying to cover.
Nate Thorne's second offensive series with a completion. And Jalen Naylor with his first catch of the day, 13th on the season. They do have some talented guys at receiver. Last drive, much more successful than the previous 5 with Rocky Lombardi at quarterback. Here's Thorne again, leaving the pocket. And
Woo!
tried to hit Reed. It was broken up by Devon Matthews. So it's 3rd down and 1, and there's an injured Hoosier. At the 44-yard line, it is starting defensive tackle Alfred Bryant. So going back to the offense for Indiana, Penix has already thrown for 269 yards in the first half and 2 touchdowns. We were talking about it during the break. You turn the ball over against Indiana, you're going to pay for it. They do such a good job of converting off of your mistakes.
And just take such advantage. And they go for the jugular, too. I mean, they press the accelerator the second they get an opportunity. Yeah, it's not just the turnovers. I mean, 3rd and short, Michigan State first drive of the game. They have a fumble in the exchange between Lombardi, back, I believe it was Simmons, I don't recall. But either way, fumble in the exchange, you lose 4 yards. Next thing you know, what was a promising drive's essentially ended. They're forced to punt. Next thing you know, Indiana gets the ball a little backed up, and they make a play on 3rd down. They just take advantage of every opportunity they're given. Now, they haven't been perfect today. This was the first drive of the game. All-out pressure forced Penix to throw it early. Shakur Brown made a great play on the ball, and then Lombardi making a bad decision as Tywan Mullen made an excellent play in securing it. There's the fumble a couple plays later there from Anthony Williams. The late throw over the middle resulted in the interception by Shakur Brown again, and then Tywan Mullen, not to be outdone, on cover 2, rallying underneath that slot out route and securing his 2nd interception of the game. He's a guy that's been so steady for them in the secondary, not just this year, but last year as well. So it's been a good performance by both defenses, but offensively, a couple mistakes to be avoided.
Thorne keeps it.
Ball.
And gets the first down into Indiana territory. The Hoosiers now 5 consecutive games with at least 2 interceptions. Going back to the end of last year.
Right there, Michigan State fortunate because Thorne actually fumbled that football and Naylor was in the right place at the right time, hopping on top of it. So still very loose football. Let's just check that football, make sure there's no Crisco on there because that ball's been on the field all day for Michigan State.
And here's Jordan Simmons. It's maybe 2 yards on the pickup, brought down by Micah McFadden. Does anybody use Crisco anymore? I'm actually surprised that a millennial like yourself even knows what that is.
I don't know. I just remember we used to say it when the guy had fumbleitis, is what we called it. We'd say, hey, man, check that ball for some Crisco. Just check that.
Some
real quick."
Crisco.
I couldn't even really tell you what it is or how it's used, but I know that it makes the football slick. I know that.
Tons of time here for Thorne. Now he leaves the pocket with everybody covered. Goes underneath and a slide and catch.
Some Crisco.
Again, a pickup of 5 on the play. 3rd down and 3, probably 4-down territory. 3 minutes to go, trailing 24-0.
Yeah, definitely 4-down territory. Don't have to go to the air at this point. Given the athleticism that you have in Thorne, get him out on the move. And he's on the pocket. Okay, so far, throwing the ball, maybe just a little off the mark and having to make his receivers adjust, but get him on the move. It looks like right here, Indiana's going to play some man coverage. So find a matchup you like and see if you can take advantage of 1-on-1.
Instead, Thorne throws it well short of the intended receiver, Ricky White, 4th down and 3.
And if I'm Indiana defensively, I'm going to get up there and I'm going to play man-to-man across the board. I'm going to force this young quarterback to throw it against very tight windows. Most young quarterbacks do a better job against zone than they do against man. So I would be in a man coverage from this point forward and then mix up some pressure looks to see if you can get him a little confused with who's coming or whether or not he's protected.
Did Michigan State get a first down here and keep hopes alive of getting some points before intermission?
Uh-oh.
Jerome Johnson with 2 here in the first half. And the Hoosiers take over on downs near midfield.
Tom Howell just losing his mind every single time. I mean, he just loves it, man. He's so fun to watch. Another disappointing series there from Michigan State's offense.
Let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, we told you a little bit about it before, but I wanted to give you the list graphically and show you all of the different injuries Coach Allen has had while he's celebrating. He says that he's going to slow down, but I don't believe him after watching him on the sideline today. He calls himself naturally caffeinated.
Boom!
Stevie Scott with a game or two. Yeah. People always tell you, I'm going to change, I'm going to do things differently. You are who you are. And if you're a guy that just goes nuts and you can't control yourself and you get excited, I mean, players, we've seen that with the two celebrations after the wins against Penn State and Michigan. Players yelling out, "We love you, Coach." I mean, it's real with the way these guys feel about him. And it's contagious. I mean, when you're trying to build a program and do it at a place like Bloomington where you haven't had much success in the history of the program, you got to be that way. Scott breaks a tackle, gets the first down inside the 40-yard.
We're watching the Indiana-Michigan State game. Forgot to say that.
Word love, and I love that you did because it is actually the foundation of this.
All the other games are on at halftime.
Says L-E-O, love each other. Leo is who they are, and that love, you can just feel it when you're around this team. It's really a beautiful feeling.
So much fun to watch. Keep a camera on him throughout. Nearing a minute to go here in the first half. Penix. It's Marshall. Stopping the clock at the 27. Got the first down anyway. Coming up in the half, we will check in with Kevin Agandi, Mark Sanchez, and Booger McFarland for the Capital One halftime report. Love each other. That was your motto when you and Sanchez were the Jets, right? Love each other.
Absolutely. That and let's go eat a snack. Those were our two team mottos.
First down in the 27. It's Hillier motioning into the backfield.
Uh-oh.
Penix fakes it to him. Now throws it. Now waits.
Ooh, that was a rocket.
And he dives to the 23-yard line. Indiana does have 2 timeouts remaining.
Some peach rings.
Might not have an impact on the outcome of this game. It's a good opportunity in a live action situation to run into the offense. So these are valuable reps. I mean, obviously with an unusual offseason and a strange fall camp, these reps are huge for a team moving forward.
Penix throws behind Hillier as he was being chased outside the pocket. 36 seconds to go in the half. 3rd down and 6. Pressured by Naquan Jones from Michigan State.
So ironic, too. I did a game here at Michigan State a few years back, Dave, and talking to Tom Allen, who was actually Indiana at Michigan State. He said, look, the program that we want to eventually be like is Michigan State. I love how tough they are. I love how physical they are along the line of scrimmage, both offensively and defensively. So this is the program that he actually tried to kind of emulate. We're a developmental program where we make guys great within the program. And, man, to see how fast he's turned them into a talent is pretty amazing.
Penix's pass incomplete. Noah Pendershot got tangled up with the official there where that ball was thrown. 4th down. Indiana will bring on the field goal team here.
I think that's a credit to Michigan State and what they had for so many years, though. A developmental program and a team that was just getting started out. Now, for 2017, with Tom Allen, the vision that he had for the program, and just how quickly they've accomplished it is truly remarkable. Here in 2020, in adverse circumstances with a young team, they're playing as well as anybody, that's for sure.
Tom Allen said this week, we're all about earmuffs and blinders. We don't want to hear the talk. We don't want to read anything. We're just going to focus on the next game and not think about the fact that we're number 10 for the first time since 1960.
Oh, he missed it.
Just wide to the right. So Michigan State will take over with 1 timeout, 27 seconds remaining. Because you have to celebrate being number 10. It just doesn't happen very often in Bloomington, but it's a little bit easier when not everybody's on campus and you're kind of in your own.
All right, y'all. It's halftime, all the games. I got to get something to eat. Appreciate you guys joining. We're going to end the live stream here. You guys join tomorrow. We're going to be watching pro football tomorrow. It'll be the pro football show tomorrow. Chiefs aren't playing, so we're going to have to watch a different game. But join us tomorrow noon for the pro football show.